NVIDIA just wrote OpenAI a check for $100 billion. That's more money than most countries spend in a year. You're watching history unfold right in front of you. Yesterday, NVIDIA and OpenAI announced the biggest AI partnership ever, $100 billion to build massive AI data centers. Here's what this means for you, why experts are calling this dangerous, and the one detail everyone's missing that could reshape everything. This deal will deploy 10 gigawatts of AI computing power. To put that in perspective, that's enough electricity to power 7 million homes, except it's all going to train AI models instead. The first systems come online in late 2026 using NVIDIA's new Vera Rubin platform. Jensen Huang called this deploying 10 gigawatts to power the next era of intelligence. Sam Altman said, "Everything starts with compute. This will be the basis for the economy of the future." They're not talking about better chatbots. They're talking about reshaping civilization. Here's where it gets weird. NVIDIA gives OpenAI $100 billion. OpenAI uses that money to buy NVIDIA chips. The money goes right back to NVIDIA. It's like lending someone money to buy your products. But this is actually genius. OpenAI gets computing power without finding new investors. NVIDIA gets guaranteed sales and becomes embedded in OpenAI's future. It's not just investment, it's strategic control. This shifts NVIDIA from supplier to investor, fundamentally changing everything. But why now? Why this much money? Because there's a massive bottleneck in AI development, computing power. OpenAI serves 700 million weekly users. That's nearly 10% of the world's population. The computing demands are exploding. Sam Altman admitted, "There's no partner but NVIDIA that can do this at this scale, at this speed." NVIDIA controls 80 to 95% of the AI chip market. If you want cutting-edge AI, you need their chips. Here's what nobody's talking about. 10 gigawatts uses 87 billion kilowatt hours per year. That's what the entire country of Belgium consumes annually. Where's this power coming from? Training one large AI model produces as much carbon as 5 cars in their entire lifetimes. Now multiply that by thousands of models. This isn't just business news. It's an environmental crisis waiting to happen. This announcement mentions working with Microsoft, Oracle, SoftBank, and Stargate partners. This is the AI equivalent of the space race, except it's corporate alliances, not countries. Think about what this means for Google, Meta, Amazon. They're not just competing on algorithms anymore. They're competing on who can secure the most computing power, and NVIDIA just picked a side. If NVIDIA controls the hardware and partners with leading AI companies, what happens to innovation from smaller players? We're looking at a potential monopoly over intelligence itself. The first phase doesn't launch until late 2026. That's over a year away. In AI terms, that's forever. ChatGPT went from 0 to 100 million users in 2 months. What happens in the next 15 months while this infrastructure is being built? Every tech company will scramble for computing power, driving prices through the roof and creating shortages for everyone else. This could slow AI progress short term while accelerating it dramatically long term. Short term, your ChatGPT subscription won't change. Long term, this could fundamentally change how we work, learn, and live. With this computing power, OpenAI could solve climate change, design new medicines, or revolutionize education. Or it could concentrate power in ways we've never seen before. This announcement came out of nowhere. No leaks, no rumors. Just boom. $100 billion partnership. That suggests complete secrecy at the highest levels of both companies. What else are they planning? And are we comfortable with two companies having this much control over AI development? The timing is suspicious too. This might be a response to China investing heavily in AI infrastructure. This could be as much about national security as business. NVIDIA calls this the biggest AI infrastructure deployment in history. They're not wrong, but here's what's really happening. This isn't about better AI tools. This is about artificial general intelligence. AI that can do anything humans can do, but better and faster. The companies controlling that infrastructure will control the future of intelligence itself. We're not watching a business deal. We're watching the foundation for the next phase of human civilization. Whether that's exciting or terrifying depends on your perspective. But one thing's certain. The age of artificial intelligence just moved from the future to right now, and NVIDIA and OpenAI made sure they'll control it when it arrives. This partnership finalizes in the coming weeks, but the implications are already clear. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next big story in AIs.